but I need 8. Why? Because minimum case I need 8 divisions. Minimum I need 8 this one divisions. Minimum 8 divisions I require. Okay. Then after dividing the line, after dividing this circle into number of equal parts, what you have to do? So net రావట్లేదా? Huh? రావట్లేదు. Then you have to draw horizontal line from the base point. Why you have to draw horizontal line from the base point only? Why you are not drawing the horizontal line from the top? Why? Because the rolling circle rolling on the straight path. Again you will get, okay sir, straight path. But why you are drawing in a right side direction? Why you can't draw in a left side direction? You can draw here also. You can draw here also. Your cycloid will be in opposite direction. That's it. Okay. Your cycloid is in a opposite direction. You can draw here also. Then the circle rolls in a anti-clockwise direction. Here it is clockwise direction. That's why I want to draw one horizontal line. How much length? How much length I want to draw? I want to draw
157 pi into d.
157. Why? Because pi into d. Okay, 157 length. And whenever I will observe in your regular practice in your labs, some students taken instead of 50 diameter, they have taken 50 radius. If you take 50 radius, you will get the circle, no problem. Okay, suppose I will select here and I will draw 50 radius. Now this will be the circle. They will get a line. Okay, they will get the line with 158, 157. See how they will get the line means they will get the line like this. 157. See the circle diameter is 100 now, but actually they have given 50. That's why at initial level itself you have to cross verify your diagram. Okay, otherwise after drawing all horizontal lines from each division, you are searching for the points. Sir, I have drawn 157 all divisions also 8 divisions. From each division I have drawn horizontal line of 157, but even though I am not getting the arc, sir. What is the mistake here? What is the mistake done by you is 50 instead of diameter 50 you have taken radius as 50 That's why don't do that kind of mistakes. Unnecessarily you will waste the time. Okay, that's why initially you have to check. Seeing the diagram itself, you can identify, okay, 157 length I got, 50 diameter I got. Even though if you zoom out or zoom out also, you will get. Okay. Next, after drawing the horizontal line, means pi into d, 157 What is the next step? You have to draw the horizontal lines from each division from the circle. From each division of the circle, you have to draw the horizontal line. For that, you can use the line command. Directly, you can draw it. No problem. Otherwise, you can go here, offset, use offset command. Then don't give the offset distance. Why? Because you don't know distance between this line to this point, from this point to this point, from this point to this point, you don't know distance. That's why don't give the distance after selecting the offset command. Then we have one more option in the command window, command prompt, through. Select this through option, then select the line. After that, don't select this end point. Again, we have options in the command prompt. What are those options? Multi. Select the multi, then go for selecting the points, end points. Okay, you will get automatically. Now this is, if you select this, it will come from the midpoint. Okay. Now how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again reverse. 6, 7, 8. Total 8 divisions. Okay, sir, we drawn the horizontal line. We drawn horizontal lines from each division, and that length is 157. Sir, how to take the notations? Whether I want to take the numbers, notations, clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. Now suppose your base point is somewhere here. Okay, this is your base point. Okay, That is your base point. Now, how this rolling circle is rolling, either in a clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction? Now, your horizontal line is right side. Circle also moves right side only. When the circle moves right side, what we can say? It's a rolling clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction.
Clockwise, sir.
Means whenever the rolling circle rolls clockwise direction, you have to take notations anti-clockwise direction. That's it. Don't by heart here. Even for epicycloid, hypocycloid also same. Don't confuse. We don't have any hidden thing in this. Just only one logic. Whenever the rolling circle rolls clockwise direction, you have to take notations anti-clockwise direction. That's it. Opposite. Now I will take the notations here. Is my one. Here is one. Here is two, three, four, five, six, 7. That's it. Next, this will be P and Q point. Here it is C center. Suppose this one we can say D. Okay. Capital letters you can use or small letters you can use, no problem. That's why I told you in the beginning of the class, means the last week only. In the first unit and second unit, don't bother about the notations. Suppose you are drawing some solution, means you are started some drawing, first question or second question. At the middle, you got the doubt. But besides, your friend is sitting besides you, he is also solving same problem. He or she is all solving same problem. But they have given the different notations. You have given different notations. Don't confuse here. Okay, maybe his diagram is right, my diagram is wrong. Don't think like that. For the second unit and first unit, we don't bother about the notations. Suppose it is in a third unit, for projection of points, lines, definitely you have to concentrate on the points, means notations. Exactly. For you also same notations will be there. For your besiding person also having same notation. For in front of you or backside of you also who are sitting, everybody will follow same notation in the third unit. But in our first and second unit, no need to follow same. Suppose here I have given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. You can give A, B, C, D, no problem. Okay. Now after giving the notations, what is the next step? You have to divide the line. Which line? Baseline, PQ or CD. Anyone you can divide. If you divide PQ, again you have to draw the vertical lines from the PQ to CD. CD line means center of the axis line. Instead of that, if you directly divide the line, CD line into number of segments, it's very easy. But in the textbooks, already given this information also. In the textbooks, they will divide this PQ into number of equal divisions. Then they will draw the vertical lines up to the axis. They will get C1, C2, C3, C4 like that. From there, they will start. But it's not required. Directly, center line CD, you can divide into number of equal parts. Now how to divide? Go to division option, select divide, select the line, give the number of segments 8. Why we are giving 8 segments? The circle we made into 8 parts. That's why 8 divisions. Circle is 12 means you have to go for 12 only. Now 8 parts. Now I am not getting the points. Then what I have to do? PD mode. I have to type PD mode. PD mode, enter. You have to give some value 3. You will get the points. Now, this is your C1, C2, C3, C4, C5 like that. Okay. Next, suppose same total diagram I will copy. I will paste one more here for showing the differences. I will use two methods. Now I am using arc method and circle method. First arc method. Now I got C1, C2, C3. What are the C1, C2, C3 means centers. Whenever the rolling circle rolls, the center will shift from C to C1. Next C1 to C2 like that. That's why we are giving value notations also like C1, C2, C3. Okay. Next, what is the next procedure? Take the arc C1 as a center, C1 as a center, CP as a radius. What is the CP radius? 25. CP as a radius, CP radius 25. I will draw one arc. That arc will cut the first line here. The arc will cut the first line. Means I will get one point here. Okay. That is one method. C1 as center, CP as a radius, draw one arc. That arc will cut the first point. Okay. Suppose here you will clarify one more doubt. I told you that whenever the rolling circle rolls clockwise direction, you are taking notations anti-clockwise direction. Suppose if you take notations also clockwise direction, what will happen? Suppose instead of 7, you will having 1. Okay. So go here, notations. So here it is 1, it is 2, 3, 4 same, it is 5, again we will give here 4, 5. Here is 6, here is 7. Okay. Now, where is the first line? First line is this one. Okay, first line is this one. Where is the first point? First point is here. It will cut the first line. Then C2, where will be the second line? Here somewhere. It will cut the second line. But in a cycloid case, you won't get any difference. In a cycloid case, you won't get any difference. Suppose it is in the case of epicycloid and hypocycloid. Definitely instead of concave shape, you will get convex shape. Okay. Here we have horizontal lines, all horizontal lines. That's why we won't get any difference. But for practice, suppose if you follow same procedure for cycloid means, you can follow the same procedure for the epicycloid also. That's why I am saying common procedure. Now here it is clockwise. There if I say anti-clockwise, definitely you will get some confusion. That's why follow one procedure. Whenever the rolling circle rolls clockwise, you have to take notations anti-clockwise. The rolling circle rolls anti-clockwise, you have to take clockwise notations. That's it. Okay. But in a cycloid case, you won't get difference. But in a epicycloid and hypocycloid, you will get the difference. Now, circle method. I will go with circle and radius. Now, C2 as my center, CP as radius. How much radius? 25. I will draw one circle. The circle will intersect or bisect this second line somewhere here. This is my point. I will put point. Okay. I'll put point here. Okay. Again, the diameter of the circle will be same. It is not going to change. Why? Because radius is same. Center only changing. That's why I will select this circle. I will change the center from C2 to C3. Now it will intersect the C3 somewhere here. I will go with the point here. Okay. Next, same circle, diameter is not changed. I will shift this center from C4. I will get the point somewhere here. Next, same circle, I will shift. Please be online. సిఈకి ఓన్లీ క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్స్ పంపించాలి ఓన్లీ క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్స్ పంపించాలి పాయింట్ ఫర్ ద ఫిఫ్త్ పాయింట్ ఈజ్ సమ్వేర్ హియర్ పాయింట్ same circle, so I will shift. But if you do like this is also correct procedure, but it will take some time. Okay, it will take.
Sir, we can use mirror option, no?
That's why I'm saying. Suppose if you follow like this also, but you will get some time. Means it will take some time. Instead of that, we have one more method, that is mirror option. One is there, and one more thing is circles. Instead of shifting this circle from one center to another center, okay, shifting this circle from one center to another center, we can draw all the circles at a time. Okay, that's why I copied this one. Suppose circle diameter is not changing, that's why I will go with select this circle, go with copy option, pick the center. Okay, place in all centers. Okay, that is also one method. Okay, here I will draw like these circles. When you will draw like these circles means if you don't have any confusion or if you have clear concept, if you know the clear concept. Now, this is the first circle. First circle is intersecting somewhere here. That's why point. Keep the point here and delete the circle. Second circle is second point. Point and delete the circle. Like this also you can do. This is the third one. Point or here. Delete this. Next, this is fourth. Exactly here you will get. This is also easiest way. If you want to get exact circle, you can do like this. Suppose if you don't have the time, we have another method, that is mirror option method. Mirror method. Is be online. Okay. Next, third circle is here and here. Point is here. PO. I can make the point. So this is a center. First one. Center line. Then you can erase this. Next, this one. Point. Last one automatically will get here. Na? That's why no need to select here. Directly you can close it. Okay, this is also one way. Or you can draw up to the 4 points. You can go for the mirror option. Now here also you can go up to the 4 points. Select the spline curve. Okay. Start. Always you have to start your curve from the base point to base point only. Don't start from the P1. This is your P1. But always you have to start with the base point. This is your P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, 7, and 8. Okay, escape. Otherwise, go with half revolution means a half points. From P, you have to start from P. This is your P1, next P2, P3, and P4. Then escape. Select this arc, go for mirror option. Select the base point, and here also you can select the base point. Automatically we will get. Okay. Somewhere we made some mistakes. Maybe this point is not exactly here. Okay, see. We are not selected exact point. We selected somewhere here. That's why we got this difference. That's why whenever you are selecting the end points and all, just zoom the screen and do it. Okay. Now, like this also you can go for mirror option. Then you can go for join. Use the join command.
Excuse me, sir.
Tell me.
సార్ జూమ్ ఇన్ చేసి జూమ్ అవుట్ చేసినప్పుడు మార్క్స్ సైజ్ పెరుగుతున్నాయి సార్ పాయింట్ సైజెస్
mark size is variable. What you have to see here in this also the point sizes are increased. Then what you have to do, go here, type PD size, enter. Here you can give 0.5. Now you can see 0.5 or 1 or 2, you can change it. Or you can go with the PT, means point type. Point type PT, enter. You will get one more window. Here we have size, point size. Here I am showing 0.5. I will show here 1. Okay. Now it will increase. Later or in between also you can increase. You can fix the point size. Now if you zoom out or zoom in also, it won't change. Initially also you can do it. Otherwise, whenever it is having some change, whenever you are getting some difference in the diagram, then also you can change, no problem. Okay. Got it? Next, after this, what you have to do? You have to draw the tangent and normal. They have given 35 mm from the baseline. 35 mm from the baseline, tangent and normal. Tangent and normal 35 mm from the base. Now this PQ is our baseline. You can take 35 mm here and you can make one point here. You can draw the tangent and normal, or you can make here also. But here lot of lines we have. That's why we will go with the right side. Now select no need. You can change in absolute units. You can change directly with the P type. Someone roll number 52. Prasad got some doubt. Whenever you are changing the PD size, sometimes it will change, sometimes it won't change. Then you can go for point type. Why? Because these are the points only. PT, point type, enter. There you will get the scale option. I mean the size, point size option. You can change from there also. Okay. Then for the tangent and normal, select the line from the base point. Select the base point. Draw a vertical line up to how much? 35 mm. Enter and draw the horizontal line. What is the need of this 35 mm is we have to get one point on the curve, on the cycloid. Now this point to this baseline will be 35. But directly I want to draw the 35 mm. I don't know where it will intersect. That's why I am drawing the sideways and I am drawing the horizontal line. Now this is my point. Okay. This is my point. Here is my point. Okay. Delete. Point. Point is somewhere here. Okay. This is my point. I can say this point is R, P, Q, whatever it is. Some notations, that's it. Here I am giving it's a R point. Okay. Next, after getting the point on the cycloid, what you have to do means you have to draw one arc. R as a center, R as a center, okay. CP as a radius, CP radius how much? 25. CP as a radius, draw an arc. That arc will intersect the center of the axis somewhere. That is my M point. Okay, this is my point M. This is my M point. Now see, I am erasing this one. Now one more method, circle method. Center and radius. Center is my R. R is my center. Okay. R as a center. CP as a radius. How much? 25. CP as a radius. If I draw, I got one point on the axis line. That is my M point. This is my M point. Okay. I will erase this circle later. Now I got the R point on the cycloid by 35 mm distance from the base. I got R point. After that, how I got this M point? R as center, CP as a radius. I have drawn one arc. That arc will intersect the axis line at point M. Okay. After that, from this point M, I will draw one vertical line. I will draw vertical line up to the base. Okay, I will draw one vertical line up to the base. Now same procedure for a cycloid and epicycloid also. Always you have to draw the vertical line from M point to the baseline. Then draw a line, draw a line from base point to R. This is your normal line. That's why here we can draw here. This is your point N. This point N. Okay. Now here, whatever the point you will get here, that is N dash. Okay. Now, this is your normal line. Just extend this line. Okay. Extend this line. This is your normal line. 90 degrees to this normal, you will get the tangent. For that, you can use rotate option. Select the line, press enter, and then select the base point and go for copy option and give 90 degrees, 90. You will get one line. This is your tangent line. This is your arc. Okay. Go for colored one and bilayer. Okay. This is your tangent. Is your T dash. Tangent. Sir, one more doubt you will get. Sir, why you are taken 35 mm somewhere here? Why can't you taken 35 mm somewhere here? You will get 1 point here. You can draw the tangent and normal here also. You can draw the tangent normal here also. But you may get some confused here. Lot of lines we have. That's why we are drawing like this. Suppose in the second way method, if they will give,
Sir, why should
they
we
won't
take
give any
35 mm exactly?
Huh? Tell me.
Why should we
Pardon?
take 35 mm exactly?
In question they give.
In the question, they mentioned 35 mm. That's why I am saying now. Suppose they have given 35 mm. That's why we have taken 35 mm exactly on the curve. Suppose they won't give any value. Just simply they asked, draw the tangent and normal on the curve by selecting any point on the curve. By selecting any point on the curve. Any point on the curve, if they say dead it easy. Tell me if any point on the curve means where I will select the point. Anyone can guess. I can draw this tangent and normal within one step. But where I want to select that point, tell me. Anyone having idea? In the question, they didn't mention about the distance, but simply they said draw a tangent and normal at any point on the curve. Now, which point I want to select for completing the diagram within a one step? Tell me. Huh? Right? Your voice is not clear. Otherwise, you can type. You can type here. You can use chat box. Any other person? If they will give like this sentence, draw tangent and normal by choosing any point on the cycloid, on the curve. Which point I want to select for completing the tangent normal within one step. I don't want to take R point, M point and tangent line or vertical line like that. I will draw within a 1 second. Which point I want to select? Anybody? Point at P. Point at P, the roll number 15. Okay, point at P we can select. But whenever you will select point at P, this will be your baseline. But we have to take a point on the curve. Which point we will select?
Sir, is it the point on the line 4?
Is the point line? Please, loudly.
Sir, point on the line 4.
Point on the line is where? Where it will be?
P4.
Very good. Who is that? P4? Who said roll number 24, no?
28, sir.
28, very good. Nana. Suppose if you take a P4 as your point, already you have one line. That will be your tangent. You have to draw only one line. That is normal line. Just go to rotation option. Use the rotation command. Select this line. Press enter and pick this P4 point. Okay. And go for copy and give 90. That's it. So whenever they will give like this sentence, you have to act very smart. Suppose some students, what they will think, suppose I will take somewhere here, sir, or here, sir, or here, sir. But you can take, you can solve it, no problem. But if you want to complete this, this is the procedure. Now, this is your tangent, this is your normal, this will be your circle, means your cycloid. Then go for colored and bilayer, that's it. Okay, very good. Now you can increase, decrease the length of tangent and normal, no problem. Okay, that's why whenever they will give 60 or 50 or 35, you have to go with that dimension only. Otherwise, you can draw like this. Now, by this step, you can easily identify one more point. What is that means? Always. Now, if you observe tangent line in the first curve, tangent line in the second curve, where it is? Just the tangent line is just touching the curve. It is not moving inside the curve. So this line is not moving inside like this. Always tangent will be just touch the curve. Now here also in the first condition, tangent is just touching the curve. It's not inside the curve. Suppose after completion of your drawing, you are getting the tangent normal like this, means just change tangent from here to on the surface. That's it. Okay, directly they can identify. Okay, he know the procedure. That's why tangent is moving just on the curve and normal to the tangent they have drawn. Suppose if you draw like this, like second question, you are saying that this is tangent, this is normal. Means they will think that you don't know the procedure. Okay, this way you have to draw the cycloid. Suppose if it is epicycloid, first we will solve only epicycloid question quickly. Epicycloid means epicycloid or hypocycloid, they will give two diameters. Okay, they will give two diameters. Suppose they are not mentioned epicycloid word. They are not mentioned this epicycloid word. Just they said that draw a curve, the circle of diameter 50 mm, which rolls outside. You have to consider this point. Outside or on the other circle. On the another circle. If you got this kind of sentence, that is epicycloid. Now outside. Outside diameter means one diameter is 50, another diameter is 180. Two diameters you got. For that, what I will do? First, I will draw one horizontal line, rough line. Okay. Just I will draw one horizontal line. Please observe here. This is the main point here. Then I will go with the center and diameter. Why? Because both are given in diameter wise. Center and diameter. First, I will select the center at this point, and diameter is 180. Here, larger circle diameter is 180. That's why I will go with 180. 180. Okay. Now it is 180 diameter. Next, what is the diameter? 50 mm diameter. Then I will go with which option I want to select in circle. Center radius, center diameter, or 2 point, 3 point. Which one I want to select for drawing a 50 mm diameter circle? Which one I want to select? Which option I want to select? Center radius, center diameter, or 2 point or 3 point? Someone is unmute, but I am not getting his voice clearly. You can type in chat box. Which one we can select? Center and radius, center diameter, center diameter. Okay. Roll number 9 said center and diameter method. Now I will select center and diameter. Where will be my center? I don't know the center. Here I know the center of larger circle. On this larger circle, smaller circle is rolling. For that smaller circle, I don't know the center. Just I drawn the rough line. Okay, it's not center and diameter. It's not center and radius. We have to select 2-point method. Select 2-point method. First point of the circle is on the larger circle. Second point is how much? 50. That's it. Okay. Now for this circle, I don't know the center, but even though I have drawn, if I want to go for center and radius, I don't know the center. Center and diameter also, I don't know the center. That's why I want to go with 2-point method. Then I will go with trim command. I will erase this. Okay. I will draw one more line on this. Okay. For dividing the line. Now I will go with the polar array. Select the line. Okay, press enter, select the center point of the circle, change it to 8 divisions, 8 segments. Okay. Then after that, same procedure. In this, what we have did, after dividing the circle into 8 divisions, we have drawn horizontal lines. But here we don't have horizontal lines. We have curved lines. That's why you have to select center and radius method. Center is your larger circle center. Radius will be your points. Now this is your center, first center. Next again, second center. Second center. Next, third center. Okay. That means from the center of the larger circle to, you have to draw lines from each division. Same way you have to draw the arcs for the center also, for the center of the circle. Then after drawing the circles from each division, now this is my center, this is my radius. This is my center, this is my radius. And before that, go with the notations. Now this is the contact point, that's why this is your P point. Okay, now the circle is rolling again clockwise direction. You have to go with anti-clockwise notations. Now this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, there is 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, this is your O point. Now, if you observe in a cycloid, after drawing the horizontal line, we are dividing the center of the axis. Okay, same here also. After drawing the circles, you have to divide the center of the axis. Center of the axis means this one, this circle. But before that, you know the length, how much length it is having. But in a cycloid, you know the pi into d length for the base for one complete revolution. But for here, you don't know the length up to where it will close after one complete revolution. For that, what you have to find out? You have to find out the angle theta. How to find out the theta? Small r by capital R into 360 degrees. Okay, capital R by small r into 360 degrees, or capital D by small d into 360 degrees. Now, capital R means this length 90 mm, this radius 90 mm, small r means this radius 25 mm. Okay, capital R 50 by 25 into 360 degrees, you will get 100 radius. Then you have to draw the line with 100. Instead of that, go with rotation, select the line, press enter, select the base point, and go for copy option and give minus 100. Okay, I got minus 100. What is the need of this angle? Sir, what is the need of this angle means after complete one revolution of the rolling circle, it has to close the curve. Where it will close, that end point you know, that end point you have to identify. In a cycloid, you know the end point. What is that end point? 157. That 157th point is your end point after completion one revolution. But now here you don't know the end point. You have circles. That's why you have to find out the theta. How to find out the theta? Capital R by small r into 360 degrees. Okay. Then after this, remove unwanted lines. Okay, unwanted arcs or circles and all. Then select this circle and go for rotate. Select this point and keep it horizontal. Keep it like this. Okay. Now I will select this. Use move command. Nearby I will draw here. You can get some idea. Okay. Now see here. Now here center line you have made into equal parts. Now here center of the axis is this one. But this axis is not started from the center. From the end it started. That's why remove this only this corner by trim. By using trim command, just delete. Now if you observe this circle having center from the center to this end point. Now you have to divide this center axis, this axis line into equal parts. Same procedure from now onwards. Divide, select 8 segments, enter. You will get the points. Okay. PD size you can increase. PD size I will go with 2. Okay. Now this is my first point. Means C1, C2, C3, C4. Same procedure you can use. Go here, select the circle, go for copy option, pick the center point. Pick the center point. Where is the C1? This is your C1. This is your C2. This is your C3. This is your C4. Up to C4. Enough. Next. C1 line. C1 arc. Where it is intersecting here. Now this is your point. Make the point and delete the circle. Next. Second line. It is intersecting somewhere here. This is your second point. Point, make the point over here and delete the circle. Okay. Next, third point is here. Third circle, third point. Delete this circle. Next, fourth point exactly you will get at the top. Fourth point. Okay. Now delete. Then go for spline curve. Use the spline command. From where you have to start? From the base point, from the P. Now this is your P1. This is your P2, P3, P4. Okay. After this, just enter. Then go for mirror. Select the base point. Select the base point and base curve. Got the epicycloid. Go for join. How much time it will take? Okay, next, tangent and normal. Tangent and normal, how much they have given? 135 mm from the center of the directing circle. 135 mm from the center of the directing circle. This is the center of the directing circle. Now means this is your baseline. That's why this is the center of the directing circle. This is the center of the rolling circle. Okay. Now from here, go with arc method. Center, starting how much? 135. 135, enter. And draw the arc. Now you can see arc is intersecting the curve somewhere here. This is your point. This is your point M. This is your point. Where is this point? This point is your R point. Point R. Okay. Now, same procedure from R, you have to draw one circle or arc. From R, as center, draw a diameter means 50. Circle, that circle will intersect the axis line somewhere here. That is your point. Which point? It is your M point. This is your M point. Okay. This is your M point. Again, same from the M, delete the circle. From the M point, you have to draw one line. You have to draw one line up to the center of directing circle. This point will intersect the base circle, automatic base circle. Why? Because if you observe here also, after drawing the arc, means from the M point, you have drawn the vertical line up to the baseline. Now here in this case, which one is the base circle? This is the base circle. That's why you have to draw the line up to the center, then you will get the base point. This is your end point. From this end point, you have to draw one line. You have to draw one line from this end point through R point. Okay, through R. This is your normal. Extend this. This is your normal. Okay. Now 90 degrees to this normal, you will get the tangent. Select the base point. Okay, go for copy and 90. This is your normal, this is your tangent, this is your arc. Go with the notations. Bilayer. Okay. Now this is your tangent and normal. Suppose you don't have the time. You don't have the time to draw the tangent and normal. Then what you have to do? Just select the P4 point and draw the tangent and normal. At least you will get 1 mark. Actually, if you draw according to the procedure, according to the length, you will get 3 marks, 2 to 3 marks. Suppose if you don't have the time, you can select the P4 as your base point. From there, you can draw the tangent and normal. At least you will get 1 mark extra. Okay, instead of 3 marks reduction, you will get at least 1 or 2 marks. You will gain 1 or 2 marks. Okay. Same hypocycloid, instead of convex shape, you will get concave shape. For that also you have to take notations opposite of the rolling circle direction. So as rolling circle is rolling clockwise, you have to take notations anti-clockwise. If it is anti-clockwise, you have to take clockwise. Automatically you will get the points. Okay. Now any doubts regarding this cycloid and the epicycloid? Tangent and normal procedure is same for the cycloid and epicycloid. But here we have horizontal lines and vertical lines. Here we have curved lines. But see
So-
this line? Tell me.
కమెంట్స్ చెప్పరా సార్ అది పాయింట్స్ కనపడట్లేదు డివైడ్ చేశాక
Okay, that is the PD mode. Type
PD.
PD mode, MODE. PD mode. Suppose if you forget this command, but you are not getting the points. If you forget this command, you have to remember only one command. That is point type. PT. That's it. PT. Enter. You will get any one point. By default, what will happen? Na? Maybe it may be like a point. It may be like point. That's why if you type point style or PT, point type, you will get this window, select this and change the size and press OK. That's it.
సార్ లైన్ గీస్తుంటే లెంత్ రావట్లేదు ఎంత లెంత్ కనపడట్లేదు దానికి ఏదో
Okay.
కమాండ్
That is, if you see that status bar at the bottom, here I have one word file. Na? Above this word file, I have one symbol. Okay. On my screen, if you see my screen, here above this word file, I have one option here, one icon. That is dynamic input. That should be in a on mode. Suppose that icon is not visible in the status bar. How to get it? Just go to extreme right side of status bar. You will get customization tools. Select that customization tools. From the top, you will get fourth or fifth one, dynamic input. Now see, it is in a on mode. Now I am untick this one. See the status bar. You have to observe on a status bar, that's plus symbol. It will disappear. Okay. If it is not there, you can get from this dynamic input, from the customization tools. Suppose it is already there, but it is not highlighted, means just you have to select it. That's it. Now suppose I will select the line. I will get the ribbon, dynamic input ribbon, exactly below the cursor. Suppose you are not getting it, means just it is not on, it is in a off mode. Just go on this one, you will get it. Okay. Dynamic input on. Done? Any doubts? Okay, be online, I will take the attendance. Only 55 students. What happened? 10 students are absent. Please be online, I will take the attendance. Roll number 1 absent. 10 absent. 17 absent, 19 absent, 20 absent, 27 absent, 35 absent, 41 absent, 57 absent, 65 absent. Listen, once again I am calling absentees.